Camera's good? Okay, last but not least, we have wide receiver Eric Rivers. Questions for Eric? Not everybody at once. Okay, Ryan.
Eric, how important is it for you guys to get off to a good start? And, you know, I imagine that you've learned a few lessons about trying to play from behind the last couple of weeks, and you want to get out there and get off to that good start.
Yeah, it definitely opens up the playbook when you get off to a good start because you're not trying to play catch up the whole game. So coming out and executing from the jump is going to be very crucial for us very important for us to win this game this week.
Eric, this is your first time in this rivalry. What have your teammates been telling you about what to expect on Friday?
I definitely, for the first time playing in it, I understand the magnitude of the game. So I'm just go out there and give it all I got.
What have you seen from the development of some of these younger receivers? They've mentioned that you've kind of taken them under your wing, I should say. Just Jordan, Isaiah, all these other guys who are kind of coming along in the future of Georgia Tech football, if you will.
Yeah, definitely. Those guys just come to work every day, and I try to be that example, just coming and show up and giving them my all every day for them, and just make sure I lead by example. Not very vocal, but I make sure I just work and bust my butt off every day so they can see what it takes to play at this level.
And then just what have you seen from them just as they've continued to develop?
I've seen definitely a ton of growth from each and every one of them. They're learning more. They get more comfortable. I see them developing their footwork and stuff and their details. Like, you don't have to get on them as much about little things, so they're paying attention more and more. And it's just like the less you have to say to them, they're understanding more and more each week.
I believe it was Malik who we talked to last week, but I remember he was talking about just Coach Trent McKnight and just the development of the whole group. But you mentioned you specifically. How have you taken your game to another level? Just what has that been for you? How have you been able to just develop under the scheme and system?
Yeah, Coach McKnight definitely helped me tremendously. He's always on my butt. He coaches me hard, and I appreciate that because without him, I wouldn't be making the strides I make. So I'm grateful for that. So I just appreciate him again.
Charles.
Yeah, Eric, you've been able to, win some one-on-one matchups, but it seems like from time to time that you and Haynes haven't been able to connect on a deep ball. So, what do you feel like you all need to do from a chemistry standpoint to be able to make those plays against Georgia?
Yeah, so we just got to be on point and just when the opportunity presents itself, I just got to lay out, give it all I got, and just trust that he's going to put the ball out there for me to go get it. You can't control other things, so you just got to be ready when it comes.
Look.
You said getting your first taste of the rivalry. I guess you kind of had, on a smaller scale an experience like that with Clemson. When Georgia Tech and Clemson don't like each other.
Yeah.
This is a little bit different. What has it been like for you stepping into this for the first time and trying to learn and understand the true hatred between these two schools?
Yeah, definitely. This game's the only thing that matters right now, and I just got to block out everything else like nothing else exists in the world, and this is the only thing that matters in my life right now.
Yeah, another rivalry question here, but I know, like you said, you weren't a part of it last year, but speaking to your teammates, have they kind of brought up what that game was like last year, kind of the emotional aspect of it, all the 8 overtimes, the cold aspect, Georgia Tech being up? Have they brought any of that up to you and kind of talking about what that game was like?
You just never want to feel that feeling again, and that's really it. Simple as that.
You grew up, I think, around Chattanooga, right? Did you know about this rivalry up there? You kind of know how much these teams don't like each other. Kind of what's your experience growing up with Georgia Tech rivalry?
I don't went too much into it when I was growing up because I was more of a Tennessee fan growing up, so I was more over there with the orange side. But now I'm in it now. I can feel it definitely. Every day that goes by this week is getting the more intense each and every day.
Just in terms of the secondary that they have, it was a young secondary, and now, of course, they've seemingly been playing a lot better just as of late. But what have you seen from them just as they've developed and just matchup-wise? What do you think?
Yeah, I think they have a bunch of good DBs, a bunch of good experienced guys from last year that played a lot. But I feel like there's ways that we can attack them and exploit them on defense. But we just got to keep practicing and executing our plays and practicing and being efficient, and that's what's going to help us.
Eric, as tough as Saturday night was, how have you seen you and your teammates sort of respond Sunday, Monday, Tuesday this week?
Getting back move on, let the past be in the past. It's behind us now. It's nothing we can do. We just got to keep our eyes forward on Georgia this week.
Anything else? Eric, thanks, buddy.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Eric, appreciate it. Thanks, bro.